So students, in the video number 2 that we have done for a pair of linear equations in two variables, what we studied is when we represent these two lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This pair of simultaneous equations, when we represent them in terms of graph, then what are the three possibilities we learned is, one possibility is two lines will intersect at a point, two lines intersect at a point. The second possibility is two lines will be coincident, one line overlapping other line. And the third possibility is two lines will be parallel. In that video, I have discussed one example for each case. See, this is, I will remind you, this is the first example we studied. This is the example. After studying this example, we also drawn the graph. See, first you can, those who did not watch that video number 2, you can watch it, and after that you can come to this video. See, this is the statement given, this is the question. Then for this, what I have done is, I have made two equations like this, two equations like this, and by taking two sets of values of x and y, we have drawn the graph. After drawing the graph, in the graph what we understand is, these two lines, when represented by using the graph, these two lines were observed to be intersect at a point. At one point they are intersecting. Then in the next video about this, what is the cost of pencils and erasers. In this video, in this example, what we have studied is, we have made again two equations like this. You may watch that video to remind, that is again once you can come to this video. See, again I have taken two examples, two lines. Then these two lines were observed to be parallel to each other. These lines are observed to be parallel to each other. Then in the next example we studied, suppose two more examples. This is the parallel lines equation. This is coincident lines. These are the coincident lines. See, these two lines are observed to be coincident to each other. Then see, these are the examples of parallel lines. What are the examples of these parallel lines? For this example, see, for cost of pencils and erasers, we observed parallel lines. Then after this, we studied one more example, that is this example. This is the example that we studied for coincident lines. And for the example of this, see, this is the example, third example. We represented two equations, or two rails are represented by two equations, and for this what we have got is, got two parallel lines, x plus 2y is equal to 4, and another equation is 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. For these two equations we got parallel lines. See, these are the parallel lines. In this video, what we are going to discuss is, what is the importance of these three cases. See, when the lines will be parallel to each other, when the lines will be intersecting each other, or when they are coincidenting each other. Then if two lines are intersecting at a point, if two lines are intersecting at a point, as we have seen in the example number 1, then those two lines, suppose for example, if the lines are intersecting each other, if the two lines are intersecting each other, for example of this, then studied all three cases. See, these two lines are intersecting at a point. If they are intersecting at a point, then what we say that this point 4 comma 2 is lying on this line also, this 4 comma 2 point is lying on this line also. That means 4 comma 2 is a common point, is a common point to both the lines, to both the lines. See, if they are intersecting at a point, then we say that this point is common to both the lines. It is lying on this line also, and this point is lying on this line also. It is common to this, common to both the lines. That means what we understand is, if two lines intersect each other, if two lines intersect each other at a point, then that point will be common to both the lines, common to both the lines. And this is the only one and only one point which is common to both the lines. See, this point is, this one line is like this, x minus 2y is equal to 0, and another equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Where they are intersecting? They are intersecting at only one point, 4 comma 2. Means 4 comma 2 is the one and only one point where they are intersecting, and this point will be common to both the lines. Then what we can say is, this 4 comma 2, suppose if you put the 4 comma 2, 4 in place of x, 2 in place of y, then this will be 4 minus 2 into 2 is equal to, this is 4 minus 4 is equal to 0, which is equal to RHS. What is LHS? LHS is x minus 2 into y is equal to 0 is equal to RHS. Then if you put the same values here, 3 into 2 plus 4 into 2, 3 into 4 plus 4 into 2, this is LHS. Then this will be 12 plus 8 is equal to 20, which is equal to RHS. Then since this is the one and only one point where two lines are intersecting, and this set of values of x and y are satisfying both the equations, since this 4 comma 2 is satisfying both the equations, then we say that 4 comma 2 is a solution of this set of equation. 4 comma 2 is a solution of this set of equations. ಇವೆರಡು equations ಲೆಕ್ಕ, the equation number 1, the equation number 2. For both these equations, 4 comma 2 is a solution because it is satisfying both the equations. In the video number 1 I explained what is solution. Solution means it's a set of values of x and y, pair of values of x and y which satisfies both the equations. Since it is the only one common point, then we say that this set of equation x minus 2y is equal to 0, and another is 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. they are intersecting at only 1 4 comma 2, which is satisfying both the equations, then we say that this set of equation has only one solution, which is 4 comma 2. Okay, if two lines are intersecting at a point, at one common point, then that point will be satisfying both the lines, both the equations, then that point is called as solution of that set of equations. So if two lines are intersecting at a point, the overall conclusion is those two lines have only one solution, okay. This is the first one. Then if there are two lines are coinciding each other, see, these are the coinciding lines, these are the two equations we got here. What are the two equations? The two equations are, this is will be one equation, 4x plus 6y is equal to 18, one equation. Another equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 9, another equation. These are coinciding lines. One line is overlapping with another line. Since one line is overlapping on the other line, every point which is lying on these solutions, these lines, see, this is the one point. What is this point? This is 3, this is 1, 3 comma, x is 3, y is 1. What is this point? X 0, y 3. See, what are the points? 3 points we got here. Even though we have 3 points, can say, suppose for example, here, see, what is the value of x? ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಎಷ್ಟು the ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? Here the x is 0, y is 3. Then if you put x is equal to 0 here, y is equal to 3. Then x is equal to 0, y is equal to 3. Then 4 into 0 plus 6 into 3 will be equal to, this is 0 plus 6 into 3 is 18, which is equal to 18. Andre artha idu 18 enada? This is RHS. That means this point is 0 comma 3 is satisfying this equation. Then one more, suppose if it is 2 into another equation, 2 into 0 plus 3 into 3 is equal to 9, again it is RHS. That means it is satisfying second equation also. Then if I take this point, what is this point? This point is 1 comma 3, sorry, x is 3, y is 1, x is 3, y is 1. See, 4 into 3 plus 6 into 1 will be again equal to 12 plus 6, which is 18, again it is RHS. Then look at the second equation, x3, y1, 2 into 3 plus 3 into 1, again it will be equal to 6 plus 3, 9, which is RHS. Another, if you take any point on this set of equations, either on this line, if you take any point on this line, set of lines, that point is going to satisfy both these equations. That means how many points we can select on this point, on this set of lines? This set of lines is it is consisting of infinite number of points. All the points which lies on this set of lines is going to be a solution of both these equations. It means that these two pair of equations have infinitely many solutions. All the points which lies on this set of lines are going to act as solution for these two lines. Therefore, we say that all the points are acting as solutions. How many points are there? So many points are there. Therefore, we say that coincident lines have how many solutions? Have infinitely many solutions. If they are parallel to each other, if they are parallel to each other, then there will be no common point for these equations. They are not intersecting, they are not coincident, but they are parallel. There is no common point which lies on both the lines. There is no common point which lies on both the lines. Therefore, we say that parallel set of equations or parallel lines or parallel equations have no solution. One point to be a solution, it should be common to both the lines. Then there is no point which is common to both the lines. Therefore, we say that parallel lines have no solutions. One second, I will repeat this. See, if two points are intersecting at a point, then this is the only one common point. Then this common point is going to act as one solution. That means intersecting lines have only one solution. If they are coincident lines, then all the points which lies on these two set of lines will act as solution for this. So how many points are there? Large number of points are there. Then we say that coincident lines will have infinitely many solutions. If they are parallel to each other, then there is no common point which lies on both the lines. Therefore, parallel lines are said to have no solutions. Then what are the conditions you see? What are the conditions for a set of lines to have solution or to not to have solutions? Let us see. First we'll take intersecting lines. This is very important, what we are discussing now. Solutions. Then see, if they are intersecting lines, see this pair of lines I will take. This pair of lines. What is this? X minus, this pair of lines I will take, intersecting lines. X minus 2y is equal to 0 is one equation. 3x plus 4y is equal to 20 is the second equation. See, in these lines, which are intersecting lines, see if it is represented by a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y is equal to c2 or plus c1 is equal to 0 is equal to 0, then what is a1 here? Coefficient of x is to the 1. What is a2 here? It is minus 2. Then what is c1? Sorry, this is b1. What is c1? 0. And what is a2? 3. b2 4. c2 0. Then if you compare the ratio of this a1 by a2, ಎಷ್ಟು 1 by 3. Then what is b1 by b2? It is minus 2 by 4, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. Andre artha, whatever may be the values of c1 and c2, here a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. If this condition satisfies, then we say that these lines intersect each other, and how many solutions they have is only one solution. Only one solution. That we call it as unique solution. Unique solution. Only one solution. Then if I take coincident lines, see, these are the coincident lines. What are the coincident lines? These are the 2x plus 3y is equal to 9, 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. Here can you compare the ratio of a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. What is a1 by a2? This is a1, this is a2. What is a1 by a2? This is 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2? b1 by b2, 3 by 6, again it is 1 by 2. c1 by c2, 9 by 18, again it is 1 by 2. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. If this condition satisfies, then we say that these lines are coincident lines. Coincident lines. How many solutions they have? They have infinitely many solutions. I will write this table one second separately. Infinitely many solutions. Suppose we have parallel lines like this, parallel lines. Then these parallel lines, what is the ratio? See, what are the lines? 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. Then another line is x plus 2y is equal to 4. Here if you see a1 by a2, let us take this is a1 a2, 2 by 1, this is 2, then a1 by a2. Then what is b1 by b2 is equal to? b1 by b2 4 by 2, again it is 2. But c1 by c2 is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು? 12 by 4, which is 3. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಇಲ್ಲಿ a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, okay, which is not equal to c1 by c2. If a set of lines is satisfying this condition, then we say that they are parallel lines. Then how many solutions they have? There is no common point which lies on both the lines. Therefore we say that these two lines are parallel, and we say that they have no solution. Okay, one second, we'll write all the conditions. Make a note of the conditions very clearly. If two lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, the other is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, are represented graphically, then we have ratio comparison. See, this is 1, 2, 3. ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಅವ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್. ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಫ್ a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, whatever may be the ratio of c1 by c2, then we say that these two lines are intersecting lines. Number of solutions, only one solution. Only one solution. That we call it as unique solution. Unique solution. Then if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then we say that those lines are coincident lines. How many solutions they have? Infinitely many solutions. if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and not equal to C1 by C2, what is the nature of lines? Parallel lines. Then how many solutions they have? No solution. All these things, you make a note of all these things in a tabular form like this. And see, this is in a tabular form. Serial number, then this is ratio comparison, then it is graphical representation, then it is algebraic interpretation. That means how many solutions? If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, lines are intersecting and exactly they have only one solution, that is called as unique solution. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, they are coincident lines. Then they have infinitely many solutions. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then they are parallel lines, they have no solution. So by comparing the ratio of A1, A2, A3, A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, we can guess their graphical representation as well as we can see how many solutions they have, whether they have solution or not. See, one solution, they have solution and infinitely many solutions. See, in the beginning class, in the starting equation, in the starting first video of pair of linear equation only, I told you what are consistent lines and inconsistent system of equations. Consistent equations ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Which have solutions. The equations which have solutions, the pair of linear equations which have one solution, they are called as consistent equations. ಹೌದಾ? one ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, that I have written consistent. The pair of linear equations which have infinitely many solutions, then they are called dependent pair of equation. Dependent pair of equation. It means that they are consistent or not? 100% they are consistent. Those equations which have many solutions, where A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, they are called as dependent pair of equation, and this dependent pair of equation will be always consistent pair of equation. And the lines which are parallel, which have no solution, they are inconsistent. Depending on whether they have solution or not, we have classified them into consistent and inconsistent. Which have solution, at least one early, many solutions early, they are consistent. Which have no solution, they are called as inconsistent. So consistency depends on this ratio also. This ratio is very important. Make a note of this ratio. This ratio you can study. Okay. consistent and inconsistent equations. Make a note of this table. Consistent equations which have solution. Inconsistent means they don't have solution. That means parallel lines. What are the algebraic conditions? Ratio comparison conditions. Not. Then, depending on this, we can solve this example. This is example number 4 given in the textbook. These are the two examples. You see, what are the examples? Here, if I want to solve this equation, see what is the question? Check graphically whether the pair of equations x plus 3y is equal to 6, 2x minus 3y is equal to 12 is consistent. Whether it is consistent or not, you check it first. If so, if it is consistent, solve them graphically. Then we see the ratio. See whether see the ratio. In this line, this is a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 2. This is a3. This is a2. This is a1. This is b1. Okay. a1 by a2, b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is equal to estada. a1 by a2 is equal to how much? It is 1 by 2. Then what is b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by minus 3. 3 by minus 3 is minus 1. Then what is our conclusion? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 antantandra. They are intersecting lines. See this table. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. They are intersecting lines. So, they are consistent or not? Yes, they are consistent because they have one solution. One solution or many solutions, the equation will be consistent. Otherwise, it is inconsistent. No solution, inconsistent. See, if you want to solve them graphically, if you want to take the solution, see at what point they are intersecting, that point will be solution of this pair of equation. Ignore. Now, in the first equation, first let me take the values. In the first equation, if I put x is equal to 0, then what will be y? X idalla 0 hagdante this 0 ಆಯ್ತು. 3y is equal to 6. Then what is y is equal to? It will be 2. Then if I put x, y as 0, ಇಲ್ಲಿ y 0 ಆಗದಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. 3 into 0, this will be 0. Then x is equal to, I got 6. One more value you can take also, you can leave it also. Suppose if I take y is equal to 1. Y idalli 1 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Suppose 3 into 1, this will be 3. X plus 3 is equal to 6. So x is equal to 6 minus 3. It will be 3. Then for this equation, if I put x is equal to 0, what is y? What is y? X idalli 0. This is x 0. Then this will be 0. 2 into 0, 0. Minus 3y is equal to 12. Minus 3y is equal to 12 andra y is equal to estaಗ್ತದೆ 12 by 3. Then that minus 1 will be there. This will be minus 4. This is minus 4, I will write here. 0 minus 4. Then if I put y is equal to 0 here, y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 ಹಾಕ್ತಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ y 0 ಆಯಿತು. X is equal to ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? 6. Then if I put, suppose for example, y any value, y is equal to 1. If I put y is equal to 1, then 2x is equal to, this will be 2x minus 3 will be equal to 12. Then 2x is equal to 9. It will be fraction. Then if I put x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, then this is 2 into 1, 2. 2 minus 3y x is equal to 1 ಆಗಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 2 into 1 2 minus 3y is equal to 12. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ minus 3y is equal to again I will get 10 which is again fraction. Don't take this value. Then if only these two values enough, then I want try for one more value. If I put x is equal to 2, again it will be 12. Okay. If I put x is equal to 6, x is equal to 6 agadala illi y value sir, y is equal to 1, then it will be 2x minus 3, then it will be plus 3 15 ಆಗ್ತದೆ negative fraction. Y is equal to if I take y is equal to if I take 2, then this will be minus, then y ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾ 2 ತಗೊಂಡು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. then 2x minus 6 3 into 2, this will be equal to 12. then 2x is equal to I got 18, then x is equal to I will get 9. if I put y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 9. These are the two sets of equations for the lines. Now if I draw the graph of these two lines, see, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This is 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6. Minus values are not there, up to minus 4 only 1. Then this is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. This will be 1 2 3 4 5. I will get 6 here, 7 8 9. See the first line. What are the values for the first line? First line note once la 0 comma 2, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. 6 comma 0, x 6, y 0, then it will be here. Third line x3 y1, x3 y is 1. Okay, by joining all these points I will get a straight line like this. Okay, this is going to represent which line? X plus 3y is equal to 6. Then what about second line? You see, second line 0 comma minus 4, x 0 y minus 4. Math 0 comma x is equal to 6, y is equal to 0. X is equal to 6, y is equal to 0. One more. Then x is equal to 9 here, y is equal to 2. It is here 9 2. Then by joining these 3 points I will get one more equation. Okay, then these two lines are intersecting at only one point. These lines, what are the lines? X plus 3y is equal to 6, 2x minus 3y is equal to 12. By observing this graph, what we are saying that these lines are intersecting at only one point. These lines intersecting at only one point, which is 6 comma 0. 6 comma 0. Intersecting at only one point means, that means 6 comma 0 is the only one solution, which is called as unique solution for the given pair of equation. You can verify it also. 6, 0 x is equal to 6 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ x ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಹಾಕ್ರಿ y ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. then what will be this? LHS is equal to 6 3 into 0. This is equal to 6 plus 0 6. This is RHS. That means it is satisfying first equation. Second equation you see 2 into 6 x iddal 6 minus 3 into 0. This is LHS. This is 2 into 6 ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? This will be 12 minus 0 is 12. 12 is nothing but RHS. That means this is going to satisfy both the equations. Therefore, this is the unique solution of both the equations. So, like this, first we'll take the lines, we'll select the two sets of x and y, we represent it graphically, then we see whether they are intersecting each other or whether they are coincident to each other or whether they are parallel to each other. If they are intersecting at a point, one solution. If they are coincident lines, many solutions. Both the cases, intersecting case and coincident cells, both the sets have solutions, therefore they are called consistent. If they are parallel to each other, where a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2 condition satisfies, those two lines do not intersect, they will be parallel and they have no solution. Such set of equations is called as inconsistent solutions. Okay, you remember this table very well. This will be helpful in solving the next examples. We'll solve 2 more examples of NCERT in the next class, and we'll move on to we'll also solve some problems of exercise 3.2. Okay, thank you.